Hey guys, long time not seeing you. I miss talking to you so much and you can't imagine how much I miss making videos. And if you watch me for the first time, my name is Dari. I'm a native Russian living in Moscow, and in my new video I decided to show you what's happening now in Russia because there are a lot of changes and unfortunately not really pleasant ones, and I would like you to see the reality of Moscow now. But before we start, small interaction because I need to walk with my dog. I know guys, you missed him.
Эй, кто такой красавчик?
Recently it became warmer in Moscow, so snow started melting and it became so dirty outside. Guys, before starting my video, I wanted to tell you that I need to be really careful with the words that I'm saying in the videos and also what I write in social media, because the situation with Ukraine in Russia called military operation, and I can tell only these words about it, otherwise it can be really risky for my family and for me. There is even chance of going to jail. I don't know how much they really will fine for that, but I don't want to take a risk, so I hope for your understanding. And I would like to start the video with saying the situation with Russian currency ruble, and it completely lost its value. If 1 month ago $1 cost approximately 75 rubles, when the military operation started, it increased up to 135 rubles for $1, so almost twice. The same situation with euro. In the past it was approximately 85 rubles, and when everything started it increased up to 150, something like this. Now the price a little decreased. I just checked the situation, and $1 is about 110 rubles. As for euro, it's around 120 rubles. And what it means that all prices of international products, food and everything also should increase in Russia. That's why I decided to go to shopping mall to show you current situation with the prices. So I'm gonna see you right there. Guys, I just came to one of the biggest shopping malls here in Moscow called Europolis, and I saw a lot of news that they take off the ads of brands from the building, but right now I see that there are still brands of the companies that left Russia. H&M, IKEA, Uniqlo, McDonald's and others are supposed to leave Russia for now, and you can still see ads of these brands. I was making this video in the morning before my work and I didn't have a breakfast in this time, so I decided to start showing you the prices of food. And this is Teremok. I showed you it pretty often. It's a Russian fast food place with the famous Russian dishes, and what you can see there is that new prices are written manually and almost, if not everything, is increased. Since I was eating in Teremok quite often, I see that the prices increase approximately 20 and sometimes 30%, and that's super sad because it seems like in most places all the prices will increase this way. So let me show you what I've taken. This is crepe with strawberry and with a ham and cheese, and this is Russian drink. It's called stibin, honey stibin. So I don't know how to explain you what is it. It's like from apple, non-alcoholic, really delicious one. The day before this video is supposed to be the last day of McDonald's working in Russia. Говорили же, что Макдональдс закроется, не сказать?
Говорят, сегодня последний день.
Сегодня последний день? Ну хорошо, ладно, спасибо. Okay, very interesting thing is that McDonald's is still open. Everybody was saying that since today it will stop working, so I'm actually quite surprised now. This is Coffeex, a place where I used to buy coffee all the time, and all the prices increased for 30%. Здравствуйте, а не подскажете? Вроде говорили, что KFC закрывается.
Много чего говорили.
Ну, официально вам непонятно.
Но это неправда.
Понятно, спасибо. Then I decided to visit Apple Store. In the beginning of military operation, when companies start leaving Russia, they were saying that Apple Store also stopped working in Russia. Now I see that it's open, but the prices increase a lot, like 30%, sometimes higher, and headphones, for example, almost twice more. So the prices increased around 20%. For some the new phones, it's much more expensive even, and like the price is crazy for Russians. The average salary now is like 60,000 in Moscow, and the price is like 250,000. So you see the difference, like it's super expensive now. I asked if they're going to close, they say they don't know yet anything. Now let's go to OK. It's one of the biggest grocery shops in Russia, and immediately I already see that prices increased quite high. Подскажите, насколько примерно сейчас поднялись цены в среднем магазине?
Процентов на 30.
На 30%?
Ну, вы знаете, здесь очень сложно
Да.
сказать, потому что что-то есть, что-то нет.
Спасибо большое.
Пожалуйста, приятных покупок.
I didn't usually buy food for kids, obviously, but sometimes I was checking juices and I see that the prices increased like 30 and even sometimes 50%. Okay guys, this is actually a lot. Prices were lower for like 30%, yes, I think. That's so sad. Oh my god, what? It's crazy. It was like, what? Oh my god. I'm just in shock. Almost 500 rubles. I don't know how Russians are going to buy food really. A lot of people in Russia, they don't have money. Do you remember the lady that I recorded? I continued walking around the shop and she came to me and asked, why am I recording? She started asking that there are a lot of checks from the government who are checking like the prices and everything. I said that this is just personal YouTube channel about my life in Russia. I showed her it and after this she was like, okay, I'm sorry. Like you should understand that now everything became so strict here. So this is the fish that I was usually buying and now they're saying like the guarantee of the lower price. I remember I was buying for 240, something like this. So it's also increased. It's also noticeable that oil increased for about 20%, sometimes even more. Okay, the price was much lower here because I was usually buying this macaroni. Yeah, I think it was around 60, 70 rubles, so almost twice. What? Grechka? This is crazy. I think it's also became higher. I didn't eat it much sausages, but I think it was around 300, maybe less. I remember recently I bought this cheese around 1 month ago and I paid 250. Also the price of milk increased. I think I was buying for 60 rubles. 70, maybe like that. Okay, one thing was costing around 20 rubles, now it's 30. This shop is quite a budget one, it's not expensive and the prices increased there, so it means like in other shops most likely it's increased even higher and I don't know what people are going to do with these prices. However, lady just starts saying that it starts decreasing a little bit for some products, so I hope it will return to normal soon. A lot of elderly people, they got pension in Russia for less than $200 per month, and you can imagine how difficult it's going to be for them buying products now. The list of international companies that live in Russia is increasing every day, and already in the shopping malls you can see that many shops are closed. Lush is still open, but I heard in the news that they will stop delivering the products to Russia. So pretty soon it will also close. So guys, IKEA is closed and that's super sad. Russians really love IKEA, and on Instagram a few days before all the shops were closed, I saw such huge lines everywhere and yeah, so sad. However, I can see now that still some people are working in the closed shop. The only thing that I found out that people who are working in IKEA, they haven't been fired yet, so they say that it's temporarily closed. It didn't leave Russia yet, so okay, people at least have some salary, but a lot of companies are leaving Russia and people are getting fired. So now we are coming to Uniqlo, and it was supposed to close today, but I feel it's open. I will check it out now. There were huge lines, like huge lines. I will take you a video that my friend did in the last days of working there. Wow. Okay. Since today Uniqlo is supposed to be closed, but as you can see, there are some people inside.
Извините, пожалуйста, Uniqlo сейчас работает, получается?
Да.
А когда оно закрывается?
Не знаю. Как закроют, так и закроют.
Но у вас не было никаких новостей про закрытие,
Ну,
потому что
20-го говорят.
20-го? Спасибо, поняла.
Although there are still a lot of stores are open and not just Russian ones,
But yeah, Massimo Dutti, Zara, H&M, everything is closed.
Starbucks also announced that it's been closed, as well as Oysho, also Bershka, Stradivarius, and other ones. And now I'd like to share with you some of my thoughts. I also said that international stores are leaving Russia, not much because of the food, not much because of the clothes that I'm buying, but because of employment places. A lot of Russians are working there, and their number is like few millions, and these people probably gonna lose their job if this company will not return to Russia. So can you imagine the unemployment rate that can happen pretty soon? For now, I saw only IKEA that it's still keeping salary for workers, but as for other companies, I have not heard about this. I know that a friend of my friend worked in Zara and she lost her job. So perhaps most people, it's happened for the most people, but it's not happening just for people in international companies. Because of the current situation, even in the Russian companies, the budget is being cut and people also losing their job. It happened to a good friend of mine. She was working in company that organized different events like conferences and so on, and unfortunately she and most of her colleagues lost her job. And yeah, this is what's happening now everywhere. It's super sad because the prices, as you saw, got really high, and now it will be really problematic for people to buy stuff and also finding new jobs. It will become a big problem, especially for elderly people. Those pension is quite little, and I even can't imagine how they will pay for the products now, for electricity, for house. Moreover, Visa and MasterCard stopped working with Russian banks. What it means, in Russia we still can use Visa and MasterCard. It still works, but not outside of the country. So in all other countries our cards are blocked and we can't use it, unfortunately. And it's a huge problem for people, for example, Russian students who were studying abroad. I already saw some of my friends who were on an exchange semester. They had to return back to Russia because they just can't pay money there, and we cannot transfer money abroad. And people from different countries, there is almost like it's possible, but it's incredibly complicated to transfer money now into Russia. And guys, I can continue telling about international companies that left Russia for hours right now, because the list is so huge. For example, most famous brands of cars left Russia, so they will not send any details for the cars and new cars as well to Russia. A lot of factories closed for different, not just for cars, but for different products. The most difficult, I suppose, and dangerous thing is medicine. It seems they still continue producing medicine and transferring it to Russia, but the prices will also increase, and again it's super problematic for people. Friends, I really want you to understand me correctly. The goal of this video wasn't to show all Russians are suffering, international companies live in Russia, no more clothes, and so on. I know that others are going through hell and much worse, but what I wanted to show you in this video is that the situation in Russia also, it's not so well now, and lots of people are losing their job, losing their money, income, and it's actually also the situation quite bad. But I hope you understand me. I really hope there are gonna be no negative comments, because to be honest, I also feel emotionally really difficult. I was crying almost every day. I don't really show this on my channel, but I want you to know real me, and it was really difficult to watch me all the videos what's happening now and how people are suffering, and I just really want to hope for the best. I don't know how it can become normal. Probably it will never be for some time, for years, but I just really need to believe in something good. And I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, please do it, because next week I'm gonna make a video how sanctions affected me and my family, and I also hope it's gonna be interesting for you. So don't forget to push the like button, write a comment if you like it, and yeah, I see you soon, guys. Bye.